What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, West, and I'm here to talk to y'all about Big Lex from Baddies Chapter 2 responding to Rollie. You want to see what she got to say? I'm finna play the video. And that's all we're going to talk about. Let's get into it.
Against you. I was never let pressure talk about you to me and vice versa. The only reason I stood up was because I messed with TT and I don't like the jumping. It was for y'all against it. And my whole thing was, Rollie, where did you come from? You talking about, oh, you think I needed a storyline. Why does it always have to be a storyline? You needed a storyline because it was getting too late in the season and you haven't done nothing this far. So you talking about I needed a storyline because I stopped fighting fire, I stopped doing this, I stopped doing that. What about you? Because you had a chance to handle that in the beginning with pressure, but you didn't. You ain't done so today when it's 4, 5, 6 people against it. Now you're part of the crew jumping on the bandwagon, but you want to say I need a storyline. How? How? And then you talking about you so hurt, your friend this, friend that, da, 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 da. I didn't say nothing to you. You called me out. You said, yo, you weird as fuck. Da, 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 da. And I said, I'm thinking you were mad at the fact that I was standing up when y'all were trying to jump her. You was talking about, oh, because I was laughing with her. At the end of the day, I'm grown as fuck. And let's not be kids. And let's first of all, we're not even, you make it seem like it was me and you, like it was me and Dolly. Like Dolly could be talking like that. But me and you were never like that for you to be feeling this type of way. And you know that. So the fact that you're trying to make it seem like, oh, I think against you, I would never let pressure talk about you to me and vice versa. The only reason I stood up was because I messed with TT and I don't like the jumping. It was for y'all against it. And my whole thing was, Rollie, where did you come from? You talking about, oh, you think I needed a storyline. Why does it always have to be a storyline? You needed a storyline because it was getting too late in the season and you haven't done nothing this far.
Oh.
So you talking about I needed a storyline because I stopped fighting fire, I stopped doing this, I stopped doing that. What about you? Because you had a chance to handle that in the beginning with pressure, but you didn't. You ain't done so today when it's 4, 5, 6 people against it. Now you the crew jumping on the bandwagon, but you want to say I need a storyline. How? How? And then you talking about you so hurt, your friend this, friend that, da, 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 da. I didn't say nothing to you. You called me out. You said, yo, you weird as fuck. Da, 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 da. And I said, I'm thinking you were mad at the fact that I was standing up when y'all were trying to jump her. You was you are the first one that made it turn left. You're the first one that made it turn left. You talking about how long I know her, how long I know her, longer, Rollie. I know you longer, and I see pressure more throughout the season because you weren't around. I don't know where you were. We were in different hotels. We didn't talk. So me and TT are cool outside of Baddies. This bitch has been to my house before. Like me and TT are cool. Her and I be around TT when we're not filming. I be around TT just when we're at the bar. Try to be around TT very often. And who's with her? Pressure. So I'm not cool with pressure, but I'm sure that you're not gonna tell me who I can and can't be friends with. Or who I can and can't laugh with. Because like I said, if it was you and somebody and y'all came in and I was cool with TT and pressure and it was the other way around and four bitches stood up to you and you're one, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to side with you because I don't do the jumping. That's it. That's all. So you're taking it the wrong way. And you're trying to make it seem like, oh, we done been through this. Why are you using that as a leverage in an argument? Whatever you did or whatever you say you did, why do you have to bring up an argument as leverage? Talking about you. I'm so like it hurt so bad. Girl, what hurt? You said I was these second first. You the one that called me weird first. Bitch, I can laugh at whoever I want to laugh with. It's not about you, so it don't matter. She was saying something about Gorilla. She said something to me. She said something to Gorilla about me. Also just trolling stuff. And I was laughing at it. Nobody was laughing at you. I'm cool with both sides. I never took one side over another. I was just standing up because TT's really the one. TT's really the one that I'm gonna ride for because that's actually my bitch. Me and Pressure are cool, but it's really me and TT. Nobody took nobody's side. I gotta find this. I gotta find all the stuff you was saying because girl, you was making it seem like it was like me and I done betrayed Dolly. Like Dolly could feel this way if it was me and Dolly, but you. It doesn't give. I actually am a little confused on that note. I'm so. I see because Summer was your fucking friend too. Oh, and then also too, it's funny how now that you fell out with me, now you're trying to go and run back and take Summer's side. I had your back. I had this. Yeah, you had my back because I was right. You didn't have my back just because you like me. You had my back because I was right. So you're trying to use this in an argument and talk about now you see what? I'm not responsible for no grown woman and what they do. I'm not responsible for no other grown woman. Okay. Especially one who's lost for real. I'm not responsible for no grown woman. And I wouldn't even call these people grown women. These bitches aren't even like these bitches are not mature. These bitches are not none of that. And then y'all steady trying to what's the name? Steady trying to say Rollie got in my head. Rollie never got in my head. What are you talking about? Rollie never got in nobody's head over here. Why do y'all be creating these fake narratives and really want people to believe you? I don't talk a lot. I don't argue a lot back and forth. So when people come out the woodworks and they make these random lies and they start saying this stuff first, they think that they're validated because they said it first, and they feel like, I see. Now I see because something was your fucking friend too. Oh, and then also too, in trying to see people on her ass, you ain't do none of that shit, bro. You and people in this room face screaming and hollering and everything, but this bitch, you barely. That's why I said. That's why I got next to you. What the fuck is going on? I was feeling like, okay, maybe she don't have a storyline anymore. Maybe you have a storyline. That's why I tried to jump on the bandwagon. I thought I was 16 pressure. Okay, now I'm come over here because I still don't understand. I still don't understand the fucking reason. I still what the reason to what? Why I was laughing with pressure? You don't understand the reason I was laughing with pressure because pressure said something funny. If you're mad that I was laughing with pressure, it's because pressure said something funny and I laughed. So what don't you understand? What are you confused about? You still don't understand what? Why I was laughing? What is it that you don't get? Because you made your own problem. You made your own problem.
Oh.
I'm cool with whoever the fuck I'm cool with. I don't see you. I don't talk to you outside of Baddies. I don't see you while we're filming unless we're in a scene. And that could be days. Yes, we're cool. Yes, I was trying to see you on her ass.
Oh, sha. Oh, okay. Let me read the comments. Lex is right. Rollie said she was not giving pressure any clout at the beginning of the season just to turn around to jump her. Rollie be picking and choosing. We saw this when she tried to fight Anna. And Lex is right. Rollie has not been around. People have it confused. Let's see. Since Biggie was saying Lex needs a storyline, people want to jump on that bandwagon. Why is Lex receiving all this hate for popping Neek, but Rollie isn't for jumping TT? And she didn't help pressure. She helped TT from getting jumped. I've been said they hand out outside of the show. Hang out outside of the show. When TT gets jumped at the reunion, let's see if she's quick to swing on you know who when it happens. Ooh. All right, and then something else I want to watch, and then we're gonna go a little deeper. It's something else I don't want to. Okay, let's get into this one.
Tripping. I don't know. Maybe you feel me. Them two, they can work something out, you know. But y'all motherfuckers tripping.
Oh,
y'all tripping.
Right.
Go be friend no op weirdo.
Right.
I can't trust. No, I can't trust. No.
No.
Like you're not to be trusted.
Period.
You're not to be trusted. You're not to be trusted, honey. Like that's who you are. That's your character. You're the type to fall out with somebody and just get the going. Whether it's true or not, it's just the principle. You're not to be trusted. Sorry.
All right, so we're gonna stop this right there. We're gonna keep this video on Lex and Lex alone. I don't know if anything else has been said, but I was wondering what her response was gonna be on that stuff. So hey, what up? We just got finished watching all of Lex's videos, and now let's talk about it. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. I am 100% on Lex's side with what she just said. Everything that she just said and I heard, it makes sense to me. It's valid to me. I said in my prior video where Rollie is crying over Big Lex, I never saw Lex and Rollie like that, for real, for real. Never did. And honestly, I felt like the only person that Lex really was cool with as far as a friend was Bad Dolly. That was it. Outside of that, I would say maybe a DTB, but it was more or less like Lex looked up to DTB because I heard her say that a couple times in her interviews. But like for real, I didn't know that TT and Lex gave it up like that. No, for real. Like I did not know that, which makes sense as to the reason why Lex went to TT and Pressure's hotel room. And it was what it was, and they ended up talking. I didn't know that they was thick as thieves like that. I didn't know that. So it's nice to find that out. Mind you, it's not on the show. We're finding this out. It is what it is. For Rollie to feel the way that she felt is very confusing. Even Summer is confused. But like Lex said, don't bring up Summer when you wasn't really on that for real with her either. So it's like, it's interesting, Rollie's position. I really didn't care for the tears or whatever the case may be when she was showing us her stomach. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, girl, Rollie, cut it out. First of all, I don't believe that you really like this girl like that. That's first of all. And second of all, I always hear Rollie crying about somebody did her wrong, and this is why she don't befriend girls, and this, and that, and the third. Let's call a spade a spade. Rollie ain't been doing nothing all season long because of her underarm sliced up. You know what I'm saying? She ended up causing Daisy to go crazy and get kicked off the show, and she didn't want to fight pressure to begin it. Now she want to fight pressure when all the women stand up, and she's speaking on why women should leave the show. It makes sense to me why she wants to all of a sudden get up. But everything that Lex said in this video makes sense. It makes sense to me now knowing that she's cool with TT. She don't want TT to get jumped. She's cool with TT. No one's jumping TT in front of her. But again, like some of y'all are pointing out, and I said this again. Y'all think I don't like Lex, but I said this again. She checked who was closest to her when she saw the jumping occurring. Let's be clear. I feel like that's what happened. I don't feel like Lex saw everybody jumping her and then just decided to pick on Neek. No, I feel like there was a lot going on. She tried to get in the field. She turned her eyes. Neek is going like this. And then she like, no, don't be jumping. Don't be jumping. I feel like that's what it was. I feel like the first thing Lex saw was Ivory one-on-one with girl. Then somebody tried to jump in. Lex got up and moved everybody out the way. Then somebody came in behind that. I think it was Egypt and then Neek or whatever stuff was happening. Last person she saw was Neek. That's what she ran that with. I feel like if she would have saw Egypt jump in, she would have ran that with Egypt. I feel like with Ivory and Diamond, though, I feel like she would have just not fought them. I feel like she would have broke it up. That's what I feel like. I feel like she would have did that with them. I feel like she did pick and choose on who she want to hit, but I feel like genuinely she saw what her first instinct was to remove Neek because that's what she saw touch and try to jump TT versus, Ivory doing a one-up and then Diamond trying to get a hit in and all the security ruffle and scuffle. But that's just how I feel about it. Y'all think I don't like Lex, but I'm with Lex 100% on this video. Everything she said makes sense to me. And I'm so glad she's not getting back with the big three. Because it would have just been a slap in our faces as like people that watch, but legitimately a slap in her own face. Like, y'all done went back and forth and said so much cool shit to each other. It is crazy to me that y'all would think about being cool again. And like Lex said, maybe Dolly and her can do whatever they want to do, but respectfully, she is just her hands with that and is done with that. Makes absolute sense to me. Absolute sense to me. And yeah, I understand. I understand Lex 100%. I understand Lex why she was mad about the Mace thing. I do. I completely understand it. Now I don't know what about the cordial, whatever was cordial, whatever. Chapter 1, maybe because Fauna didn't finally admit to lying. But now you admitted to lying, and now I'm proven right. So yeah, I need that because I've been trying to get you to say it for the longest, and you've been ducking and dodging and ducking and dodging. Now you act like it's not a big deal that you lied on my top. So I need that. So I get Lex 100%. I do. I get Lex 100% in this scenario, in this situation. Everything makes sense to me when it makes sense to me. Leave your comments below. Let me know how y'all feel. Are y'all Team Lex or Team Rollie? Are you, Team Lex and Team TT versus Ivory and DTB? Do you think that's going to be what it's going to be? I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Leave your comments below. Like this video, share this video. Deuces.